En vivo, en directo, The Hangout.
Like a tribe does. Before this, did you really know what I was? Comprehend to the track force, why? Cause give me inches on the tip of the vibe buzz. Rock and roll to the beat of the funk fuzz. Wipe your feet really good on the rhythm rug. If you feel the urge to freak, do the jitterbug. Come and spread your arms if you really need a hug. Afrocentric living gives a big shrug. I like Phil Cliff, that's what I love. I love on plateau, it's what we're above. If it diss us, we won't even think of. We'll nip up a dog and give a big shove. This rhythm really fits like a slug glove. Like a box of positives, it's a plus love. As the trial flies high like a dove.
Man, I swear we've done this before. I don't know.
Deja
Case
vu.
of deja vu. Seriously. How's everybody doing, man?
Good.
Like I previously said backstage, we just got G Major just got off his DJing thing. How was that for you, sir? Was it great today?
It was a pain in my ass. That's what it was. No. Twitch has been
That,
twitching
they
and
sell
crazy.
cream for that, huh?
Yeah, you know.
Things happen,
man.
man, when you have too much dessert.
Oh,
Yeah.
take it from us, older folk. Now that I'm growing in this freaking beard, man, I'm seeing all the gray hair I have.
Welcome to the club, Bubba.
Hey,
Yep.
not too far behind.
Yeah. I feel far behind. So everybody doing good?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, doing
Yeah.
all right.
Us.
What's new? What's new? Danny, what's new in your end of the woods, man? What's going on in the love world?
Man, everything's going good at work. Just getting over the back end of a bad cold I had, but other than that, man, I'm counting down to next week. This time next week, we should be reviewing the Batman.
Oh
Yes,
shoot,
sir.
it's true. Was it March what?
First, I think.
I think it's March 4th. Last time I
March
checked.
4th? Yeah. Well, let's find out. What's up, Nindroido? Man. Can't wait for your thing to finally come out, man. That movie, I'm excited.
Next Friday.
Next Friday. So I am going to the theater to watch that because I'm actually excited to see that.
Thursday evening.
They're showing a lot of TV spots, but I've seen. So I hope they don't show us all the good parts and stuff. But
Oh, you mean like Mortal Kombat?
yeah,
Yeah. That was pretty much what Mortal Kombat was. It was just the freaking highlights, commercials.
okay. Listen to what I'm about to say, people. I did not like Mortal Kombat. I liked certain aspects of it.
Mm-hmm.
One aspect I liked was the Kung Lao scene.
Mm-hmm.
That whole scene to the part where he was killed, to me, was very good.
Yes. Because it was on point, right? That's what you were saying?
Oh, hell yeah. Turn his hat into that saw blade.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was game realistic.
Damn realistic. Austinator, what's going on in your neck of the woods, man?
Well, really nothing much. You know what? Actually, before the stream, I kind of found out that there's this thing called RetroArch, which is like it's like an emulator of sorts where you can find some old school games, which I love like finding old school games and just playing them, like because I am granted because I have the latest generation of consoles, but man, I grew up with the PS3 and one of my first consoles I think was like the original Sony PlayStation. So it was like, and also Nintendo Wii. So it's like finding emulators and like being able to play stuff like that. It's actually really cool.
Is there a Dollar General where you live at, Austinator?
Yes.
If you go in Dollar General, they have like the Atari. I think the first one was 2300.
2600.
whatever it was. I can't remember. I had it with the joysticks, the 2 joysticks.
Yeah.
And
Oh
it
man.
and it probably got about 70 games already programmed in it.
Oh,
That
that's
were original
awesome.
games like Pac-Man, Tank. I remember all that stuff.
Asteroid.
Pong. Yep. Check that out, man. It's pretty cool. I bought one for my grandson. He loved that thing.
Man, talk about retro games, right? When I had the Wii, I had the you were able to get old NES games,
Yeah.
and I was a huge Mega Man. Like I finished Mega Man, the first one. I started replaying that, and I couldn't pass the freaking levels, man. I was like raging. I couldn't believe how the hell I passed this back in my younger years, man. I was like,
younger reflexes, bro.
Oh my god, no! It's
You know, a
also
game
the
I
control.
love, but I never could get past. You remember Dragon's Lair?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
In the arcade, like it was like actual
Yeah.
animation.
Yeah. That game used to fuck me up all the time, buddy.
I could never get through that game.
I used to play that one and Golden Axe. I used to be there at the time. It was around the same time Golden Axe came out. Yeah, they were like side by side in the arcade. Man, how much money did I lose in those freaking arcades playing, especially playing Street Fighter in Chinatown? That was like seriously throwing my money away. Those guys.
I
were
wish
that was like
I
religion.
was born during those days.
You know what? Those were good days, honestly. Yeah, those were good days.
I'll give you a laugh. I won a video game console from a cereal box years ago.
Jeez.
You had to mail it in? You had to mail it in?
No, it's just a piece, a toy inside, and that toy says something like you won. There was Frosted Flakes. So I took the toy out and looked. I'm like, what? And I show Mom. She's like, oh, okay. But you know what it was? This is funny because I think Danny's probably the only one who probably heard of it. It was Magnavox Odyssey game console.
Yes.
I've heard of Magnavox.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
There's I only had
Magnavox
one game, 2 games,
Odyssey.
Pong and Shootout in the Year 2100.
That's the one that had the controller was a little
and the keyboard.
Round thing and the button on the side.
Yeah.
Little circular controller.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Really? I'm sure this.
Never bought any more games after that. It was like, this thing is a piece of shit.
That's cool. Those games you can buy at Walmart now, the old arcade games.
That thing's worth a lot. Have it.
That's it. That's it right there.
So for $119.96 on eBay. Look at that.
They can keep that, bro.
Oh, man, that
Oh
thing.
my god, man. My buddy had that. Fucking Pong. Pong was part of it too. Look at that. Look at the joystick. Action. One button. Action. God damn.
That's a piece of history right there.
Yeah.
Should be buried history.
Yeah, dude, that thing, mine went down. I was like, what? That's into that thing.
It's high tech though.
That's not like E.T. building that freaking antenna and E.T. go home shit. Right there, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, that was a PS5.
Oh my gosh. So what's going on in your neck of the woods, Jason? What's new? Jason.
Classic.
Jason, what's new? What's new? What's
Not
new?
much. I was gonna have a stream tonight, but it got canceled to next week.
Yeah, can hear you now. Yeah. Can you hear us?
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
not much till
Can you-
Friday. I know me and Austin's got a stream on Friday, but that's about it so far this week.
Cool. What is up, low spec Linux laptop, man? Good
What's up,
to see
bro?
you in the
How
chat.
you doing? Howdy to you.
Man,
Danny, that guy's a picture with that's Roman Reigns' cousin.
Oh, did he give you the finger or
Jacob.
something?
Yeah, Jacob Fatu. That's he's one of the Samoans.
Okay,
I just seen him a couple weeks.
cool deal.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Damn, he gave you
Nice.
2 middle fingers.
Damn, right
Hey
there.
man, that's
Right there.
in wrestling, man. And at some rates,
Wrestling.
they don't give you a high five, man. They give you the finger, man.
Oh, that's love right. That's love right there.
Wrestling.
And you got two of them.
Gangrel. He fought Gangrel. He beat the hell out of Gangrel. Both of them were beating the hell out of each other, pretty much.
Really?
Gangrel still doing a vampire kick?
Yeah, just like he's just getting old, man. You see how he was limping out of that ring after he got done.
Yeah. Probably good.
Looks the same, just looks older, just aged.
Hey, his intro was fire back in the day, boy.
Yeah, well, he didn't do the fire, but they did the music and all that when he comes out. He has the coat and spits the blood up in the air and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool stuff. G Major, what's up in your neck of the woods?
Not a damn thing. Been I was explaining. I had been dealing with a prostate issue a little bit.
Oh damn!
With the little
medical moment is brought to you by G Major.
With the C word, I don't want to say, but I had my results came back and my levels on my prostate are going down. So
awesome, man. That's great news, brother.
Yeah, that's good news, man. Good to hear.
Yeah.
You want to wait a couple months and see if it goes down farther. I'm trying to get between a certain level. To get that certain level, I'm good to give.
Nice, man. Good, man.
Good
Let's keep you in prayers, bro. That's
Yep.
awesome stuff. So you guys heard the news about Spider-Man No Way Home?
Yep.
Did them break another record or something?
Oh, sure did. It did, man. It's breaking records. Domestically, it has overthrown the one and only Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Becoming one of the biggest domestic movies of all time. So Spider-Man No Way Home takes down Avatar to become third biggest movie ever to the domestic box office.
Shit, James Cameron will re-release it.
Yeah, I'm him. Knowing him.
Bring it out again.
He already has to.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Jason.
No, he already did the overthrow Endgame for the worldwide.
That's what I'm saying. He'll re-release it again to try and beat that. The only reason why, to me now, and I could be wrong, why it made so much, because it was during the time where 3D was very, very popular. In 3D, you charge at least $4 or $5 more in a regular admission fee. So I think that had a lot to do with it too. Plus, it stayed in the theaters much longer than theaters stay in now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's still in theaters.
Avatar 2 coming out.
Huh? I think Avatar 2.
I think they'll re-release
before Avatar 2, you're saying?
I wouldn't doubt it.
I hope he go ahead and release it this year, man. I can't wait too much longer, man. Fuck.
Well, I heard it's gonna be released the same day Aquaman 2 is. So I'm like,
really?
I don't know about that's gonna be
one of them will move.
Yeah, I agree.
If I was those actors on that, I'd be pissed. Did all that work, and then you notice some of them are waiting on the money, because some of the money going to include how well it does at the box office. So I done made this shit 4 or 5 years ago, however long they made it. Now I'm just sitting on that. That would piss me off.
Oh, for sure. So yeah, here we got Spider-Man No Way Home has officially unseated director James Cameron's 2009 science fiction epic Avatar to become the third highest grossing domestic release in history. After weeks of speculation over whether or not Peter Parker had the legs to bump the people of Pandora from bronze, Spider-Man No Way Home collected the remaining 1 million on Monday to push Avatar in its mighty 760.5 million at North American box office to fourth place in the record books.
Good for it.
God damn.
That symbolize other people that talk about hero fatigue. I don't want no fucking hero fatigue to me. Superhero fatigue.
Don't like comic book. That what's his name? Ron Emmerich, who did Independence Day. He just did Moonfall. He was talking like, superhero movies and Star Wars will ruin the theater. Yeah, but your movie Moonfall ain't doing too well at the movies right now either.
Was this actor in any other superhero movie or anything like that? Probably not.
He got the Halle Berry movie out, and then he said it once before, and then he said it again when he was releasing this movie, and it only made $32 million so far. worldwide, and
Right.
its budget is 140.
Yeah. Usually the people that say those things because they got overlooked for these superhero movies and they're not getting the roles for
Probably.
superhero movies. And those that said I won't do a
Make-
superhero movie have done nothing and they want to be in a superhero movie. You were saying, Jason?
If you make a movie nobody wants to see, then you ain't gonna make no money. That's not the superhero.
Yeah, that's correct. That is true. That is true.
I mean,
Sony's-
people don't like it either. So.
That's right. Sony's latest Spidey adventure, a culmination of Tom Holland's Lego trilogy, we already know this, has grossed the stunning $760.9 million at the domestic box office since launching exclusively in theaters in December. Those ticket sales are 3 times as much as the next highest grossing movie of the pandemic era, which is Disney's and Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, with $224 million. See, people don't talk about Shang-Chi enough. Shang-Chi has actually pulled up some impressive numbers as well, despite of all the slack it's been getting, right? For Spider-Man No Way Home, the buck may stop here. It would require an additional 100 million in domestic ticket sales to catch Avengers Endgame. Which I don't know what you guys do. You think it's going to catch up to Endgame?
No,
100,
not
100 million.
no.
You said 100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs an additional 100 million.
That'd be
No,
very
I
hard
don't
to do.
think
How
so,
much?
no.
How much you need to take Star Wars? Star Wars is the number one. What?
Yeah, Force Awakens. Yeah. Well, that it would need
Probably.
200 to about 250 more. Yeah. Yeah. So
Well,
exactly.
I mean, you probably have to factor in too. No Way Home's probably kind of at the tail end of being in theaters at this point, right?
Yeah, it's a tail end of its theatrical run.
Well, it's at its tail end because they already announced its release date for Blu-ray and digital, right? It's April 12th, I believe.
Yeah.
April 12th. So that's once they say it's coming out in digital, you know that the names are numbered. The days are numbered. And not only that, but guys, they haven't even released in China.
Spider-Man's not in China?
No,
Not
it hasn't
yet,
released.
no.
I didn't release it.
If it goes to China, it might do 100 million.
Yeah, but I don't see it. If it hasn't happened yet, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but that'll just go on to the worldwide.
I think China is trying to send us a message because if we ain't careful, we're gonna be at war here pretty soon. So I'm feeling very uneasy about what's going on.
Yeah,
in the global community, and this is a lot of movies China's not watching. Why are they all of a sudden not watching all these movies they watched a year or two ago?
mm-hmm.
So I think that I don't know if there's a direct correlation,
Mm-hmm.
but makes you go, what makes me go,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So Star Wars The Force Awakens at 936 million in first place. Nostalgia is a powerful force, but even that kind of comeback would be unlikely in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah,
unlikely.
Shifty.
Well,
I don't
Spider-
agree.
Think this thing would make,
Go ahead.
what do you think this thing would have made if we wouldn't have had a pandemic? You think it would have made? You think it would have beat it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
I think it would have probably beat. Yeah, it would have beat Avatar worldwide because Avatar's number one, right?
Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
I think it
Shifty
would have surpassed.
Yeah, Shifty comes in. There is superhero fatigue, but the MCU box office isn't the issue. It's them being successful, making everyone else trying to get in on the game, flooding the market with a bunch of crap. He's not totally wrong.
I don't agree with that because I think fatigue is like whenever you see something, you be like, oh,
yeah.
I don't even.
But what he's saying is
people,
all the other people bringing their
know.
superhero thing. Yeah.
But all the other people is only one. That's WB.
Yeah, you got.
That's the main competition because Sony just hit a home run just now. What other places making superhero movies besides WB,
Prime.
Marvel? Huh?
Prime. We have Prime with what's that called? Bad Boys and was it Bad Boys? What's it called?
Boys.
The Boys. Yeah, The Boys.
And Invincible.
But that's good though.
That's animation. Yeah, it is good. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying for people that are tired of, here we go with another fucking superhero movie,
Fun made by
Yeah.
Sony. Also.
Yeah, definitely. Though Spider-Man No Way Home benefits from much higher average ticket price than Avatar, this does not detract from the enormity of this achievement coming during a pandemic impacted marketplace, says Paul de Ragarabedian.
That ain't true. Okay,
See
ticket
your
prices were more.
shit. This is what the man said. I'm not saying I haven't made the homework, so I can't say he's full of shit or anything. But he does say it would have been unimaginable just a few months ago to think that the latest Spider-Man film would have a shot, a leapfrogging over Avatar, which has been mainstay on box office Mount Olympus for over a decade. Fuck, that guy's very theatrical when he writes that. That's pretty good. Mount Olympus.
Here's a question for you. Do you think they waited too long? Now, they delayed Morbius. You think they should have released it earlier? Or since now they've let Batman go ahead of it now, should they release it in January? You think it's good they delayed it?
Delayed it was better.
Yeah.
Traditionally, more movies that's released in the first part of the year are movies that the people that make them don't have much faith in.
Went off that Spider-Man hype, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but then it's a double-edged sword, in my opinion, right? Because if it's below par, doesn't come close to it, it's going to hurt even more. If you give it more of a breathing space, let's say, even if it's not, you're distancing yourself from something so great, right? So people are going to be waiting for it. And they also did it for reshoots, right? Purposes as well. So they saw something in the chemistry of No Way Home that they said, shit, we can make this even better by doing certain things and bringing certain characters in, which I'm sure is what they did. Yeah. And that's where they're gonna. I think they did a smart move by doing that.
Yeah.
Look what they do. Multiverse of Madness. Look at all the freaking reshoots that they're doing now, and people are we're drooling over the sneak preview, right? With I being one of them, right? That was a crazy sneak preview, and that's gonna freaking be something in itself. Shiftygism comes in with I get that way, Danny. I was like that every time I saw stuff like that Jupiter Legacy show on Netflix and all these tired CW shows. It's too much. But Jupiter Legacy wasn't bad. I liked it.
No, it was not bad. It was very good.
Yeah, I liked it.
And I just watched half of the latest episode of Superman and Lois. And that fight between him and Bizarro was fire.
Oh, I missed it.
CW have some lame shows. I'll give you that, Shifty. But just some people, and this kind of irritates me, as soon as they hear CW, they instantly equate that to being a bad product. That's not always true.
Right. So globally, Spider-Man No Way Home is the 6th highest grossing movie of all time with $1.8 billion. Like its domestic competitor, Spidey's Cosmic Challengers could remain beyond reach. That's because the top 5 spots on worldwide box office charts, consisting of Avatar, Avengers Endgame, Titanic's still up there, Star Wars The Force Awakens, and Avengers Infinity War, each cracked $2 billion. Without China, it might be unrealistic for No Way Home, exactly what we've been saying since the movie came out, right? Without China, we didn't even think it was going to make $1 billion, and it did. Right, you've crouched $2 billion without China. Unrealistic for No Way Home to reach that benchmark. So while Navi Nation may have fallen in North America, Avatar will easily maintain its all-time global box office title with $2.802 billion. Damn.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a lot of. It made a lot of money, man. It really did. It did super well.
Yeah.
I mean. They made their money back. I mean, now all they have to do is capitalize on it. Because they just have to be smart about it. And if they are smart, which I really hope they look at this and say, okay, we did something right. Let's see what we did right. And maybe we can put this into other stuff, because you kind of have to, right? Because when you make that kind of money, you kind of oh shit, maybe we you also may have to factor in too word of mouth, because that's also a big driving force too. And with all those rumors going around, that helped it too. But it was, man, it was so good. Like, gosh, I kind of want to go see No Way Home again, but but hey, I'm glad that they're making their money, man. Like, it definitely lit a spark under them. Now they just gotta keep the train a moving.
Superman and Lois is an HBO Max show on CW. So that doesn't count. Okay. Word is they have HBO Max folks working on that. That's the reason it's the best CW show since Arrow season 2. Facts. Cousin T, welcome to the chat. And we have, who I haven't seen in a while, David Quintana. Hi, everybody. Hey, David. Good to see you, man.
David?
Well,
So,
soon,
David,
as soon as they sell CW, all those shows are going to HBO Max anyway. They're going to pretty much take them off.
Yeah. So check out these numbers, guys. Look at this. Go ahead, Danny. What were you going to say?
No, it's something that's not even dealing with this. But go ahead.
Look at that. Look at the years. 2009. 2019.
We're working on 23 years. How long we have to wait?
I'm
lying. Not 23. We're working on 13 years. So how long we gonna have to wait before we see freaking Avatar 2?
So my question is this: do you think Avatar 2 is gonna derail Avatar 1?
No way.
It better.
No.
Should, as long as they had to wait on it, because
Make $1 billion.
now they should have better technology. It's gonna make $1 billion. I got no doubt on that.
It will, but
I'm thinking it make
almost 3 billion.
I think it'll make like 1.5, 1.8 billion.
Oh yeah, crazy.
I mean, James Cameron probably put literally $1 billion into this movie just on production alone.
Because this underwater scene gotta look just as good as Aquaman or better. It can't look great. It can't look worse than Aquaman. Aquaman, to me, is the best underwater scene in a superhero movie filming that I've seen so far.
Well, supposedly, the second and the third one's already filmed. There's supposed to be 5 of these things, 5 of them altogether.
I'm not sure how many, but I know there's at least 3.
Yeah, I know he's supposed to. The first 2 have supposedly almost, or the third one's almost filmed too. And then, but they greenlighted. I guess right before Disney, in fact, they greenlighted for 5. I figured they said 5.
So I think I saw some kind of fan art or something. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's a leak or something. But like they're having a baby, Scully and whatever her name is. I seen that fan art or something.
What's the point if it doesn't surpass part 1? There's no point. We're just saying, speculating if we think it's going to. There's no point. Just
need to start advertising.
Yeah, they haven't even.
What's up, LDG?
They don't even. I don't think we even got a teaser for it, did we? No.
Here's the problem: is a lot of people. You got these new kids. A lot of kids don't know what the hell Avatar was.
I'm telling you, this shit 13 years old.
This goes back to the Matrix. That's why the Matrix sucked. The 4th Matrix sucked, but
I still haven't watched it.
A lot of people don't remember what the Matrix, because it was so damn long before the last sequel was. So
sometimes you can lose your.
It ain't like Star Wars, where we revive the franchise every so long.
Well, that's the reason this made this money. That's why this made that money right here, right? That's why this made that money, because we were getting something that we wanted to get. We wanted more of.
Bro. Yeah. I don't care if it's 50 years. When you hear Star Wars, people are going to come see that. It doesn't build up that kind of cachet. Even the last 3 movies were below standard to most fans, not all fans. But you got to also realize, and this is just my opinion, this is tailored towards a new audience. So we don't like it, but Ninja loved it. So, I mean, maybe are we obsolete?
Which one are you talking about? The Star Wars stuff?
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
he thought it was good. Most of us on
What-
here, I'm not sure what Alternator thinks.
Oh, I did not like it.
Okay, but some of the younger Star Wars fans seem to like it. So
The new fans, yeah.
so
Yeah. Well, that goes with the whole marketing as well, right?
Yeah.
And catering to the new generation that's coming up.
But at least,
What was that?
Danny, at least on Danny, at least on Star Wars when we were young, we had the originals. We had 3 of them, and we had the 2. We had a couple of odd little stories, and then they had the prequels. We had 2 or 3. Avatar was just one and done. There was no animated shows. There was no nothing. It's Avatar, and that's it. So it's like, how long?
Yeah, that's kind of funny. They never had a cartoon.
Only thing else they have that ride at Disney World. They have a ride at Disney World, a little land over at Animal Kingdom. That's the only thing is anything. I don't even think, did they make a video game of Avatar? I don't even know if they even made a video game of it.
I don't remember if they did.
But I mean, Star Wars, we got some animated shows. We got this, so we kept, people kept remembering what Star Wars was, and we had, at least if you went back to the original, we at least had 3. Avatar, that was one and done. If you didn't like that movie, it was you're out of luck. There was no.
I think there are a lot of Avatar haters out there saying they hated that movie and it was this. The movie wasn't that bad. I mean the plot. I mean, have I seen movies that's way better? Yes, I have. Have I seen movies that are way worse? Yes, I have. But I wouldn't classify Avatar as trash, like I hear some people say it is.
Oh, it's not trash. Listen, that movie's like, we all admit the graphics, CGI, visually,
but
visually it is on point.
You're breaking up a lot, Jason.
Yeah.
You are in a place where you have bad reception, sir.
What was the technology? I'm sorry about that, guys.
Stay right there where you was at and talk.
Don't move.
Okay. Don't move. Hold on to the antenna.
LDG comes in for the next Dragon Ball movie.
Good God, from your mouth to God's ear, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We saw it.
If you saw Shang-Chi, that stuff.
If you saw Shang-Chi,
rights to it.
If you saw Shang-Chi, you saw parts of it. Because
Disney has the rights to make a Dragon Ball Z live action movie. They have the rights to it unless they've lost it because they had it through Fox. So
God, I hope they do one better than that first one.
Oh, that thing was terrible.
Oh, you guys don't you remember, Danny, how happy he was when he saw that ending scene and he was talking about that ending scene? He goes, "That was Dragon Ball Z, man."
That Kamehameha. Shit, he was riding on fucking the dragon, just like Goku was. The same dragon he was flying on. Goku did the same thing.
Oh, here it comes.
All good. No. A lot of people are frustrated with Disney, and with reason. But yeah. Imagine if the Star Wars originals were made now with the new tech, would we see it differently? Well, a lot of people actually complained a lot when George Lucas remade those CGIs in the original trilogies.
Man, if we would have seen that fight scene, I don't know who did it, where Obi-Wan and Darth Vader fighting, and Darth Vader like throwing the lightsaber, and that fight. If we saw that now, because what I hate about Star Wars and the prequels spoil me, they do them lightsaber duels and they're fighting fast and flipping and all that. That's shit I want to see. We didn't see that in the originals. And then, oh my God, in the doggone sequels, they were fighting even slower. They're fighting like old people.
Yeah, but the problem with this Obi-Wan Kenobi show, I'm looking forward to it, but it's going to have some scenes that probably be questionable for New Hope, and then you're going to hear the haters come out of the woodworks on this shit when that happens.
I think they were saying that him and Darth Vader going to fight at least twice on that Obi-Wan show.
Yeah, just hope they don't do it on Tatooine. That's all.
I want to see that.
You're talking about this one, Danny?
Oh yeah, this was really cool.
Space station. Very bad feeling about
Look how clear that look.
He says he's found the main controls to the power beam that's
it's
here. I want to go with this.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan is here. I must face it alone.
Okay, it's taking forever, man. What's going on? There you go. Here's Mr. Almacinus. I I feel a presence I haven't felt
Look
since.
at him.
Yeah, they crisp it up really good.
Yeah, they did, man. That right there is fire.
Obi-Wan's like, I smell something burning.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know that.
Look at that. Yeah, that shit right there was hot.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
I was about to say the same thing.
Look, they were closer from Darth Vader's
Our
point of view.
long-awaited meeting has come at last.
So this dude did
The
this.
circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I.
I think he was floating there.
Only a master of evil does.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
You can't win, Darth.
Right, because from the first, don't get your Schwartz twisted. Oh god. That's really ruined rescue. Yeah, I heard about that. Hey guys, hey, Courtney for the show. Hi boss, thanks for dropping in.
Oh shit, Vader's on fire again. Oh, alright, let's get the medic.
Medic! You see Lone Star. Oh my gosh.
For the moment, we're in the main hangar across the ship.
So that's that. Was there more? Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Woo!
Man,
That would have.
that is way better than what we got originally.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the end of it now.
Makes his arm. And then he does his noble sacrifice. Obi-Wan, no! Run, Duke, run. Yeah. Crazy shit.
Damn, that was really hot.
That was
That was something. That was something.
That's the first time I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I thought it was a different one.
No, let me show you another one. Do the one Bruce Lee fighting with his lightsaber.
Oh, from the
Nunchucks.
Chinese connection.
Boy, you about to see some fire, not boy.
Oh yeah, that thing is a trip.
Man, if Bruce Lee could do this shit.
And the yellow
Dave
light.
Filoni,
What you talking about?
John Favreau, y'all need to watch this and incorporate this into your next Star Wars movie, please.
Yeah, it's the one with the yellow lightsaber.
Yep. No, he got yellow nunchucks. Let's put Bruce Lee nunchuck fight. Just type something like that in. It should pull it up.
Let's see, what is this? Dun, 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 dun. Be like water. Be like water. Share. Blame. Pachow. This guy had no fat on his damn body. Eh?
Nope. Nothing but muscle, buddy.
Luke's face from The Mandalorian, right? They hired him. Freaking, he's the one who did it in the.
Man,
In the book
first
of
time I
Boba
saw
Fett,
that
right?
right there, I was like,
Yeah.
yes, I want some lightsaber nunchucks. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Man. So, guys, do you hear about the news of Love and Thunder?
No,
You haven't heard
I have not.
that Valkyrie, Valkyrie's new name? Oh, man. You're in for a treat.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Is she gonna be the new Thor
True.
now?
No, she took over. She took over, right? So Marvel confirms Valkyrie's special new title in the MCU. The cosmic branch of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is set to stretch off the spotlights over the next years before the Marvels and the Marvels and the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 back to back. The MCU returns to space this July with Thor: Love and Thunder. While this sequel marks Chris Hemsworth's 9th appearance as the God of Thunder, it's only the third MCU entry for the majority of its supporting cast. Among these sophomore, Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie, who suited up in the white and silver for her second Thor film and her third Marvel overall. Valkyrie has made a leap since fans were first introduced to the Pegasus riding hero in Thor Ragnarok. In the final moments of Avengers Endgame, Thor passes the throne of what's left of Asgard to Valkyrie before departing Earth alongside the Guardians of the Galaxy. While in former, Thor's gestures is as serious as the God of Thunder claim. All hail King Valkyrie.
So what's the big
Her
deal about
new
that?
name, that's her name, is King Valkyrie.
So it should be
Why
Queen
not?
instead of King?
True.
What's wrong with Queen?
No.
Right? So it came out in the Lego, right? That it's King Valkyrie. Right there. King Valkyrie.
But wouldn't that be because everybody said it is agenda and stuff? So now they make it replacing Thor with the Queen.
Well, they're replacing they're replacing Thor, not really replacing Thor, but they're giving her a counterpart being Lady Thor, right? Which is in the comic books or whatever. But now King Valkyrie, where's this coming from?
I don't know. So you think another agenda-driven move?
For sure. For sure it is. What's the point?
One, man.
What's the point? Like, what's the point of, there's kings and queens. We've known this to our whole livelihood, but now she's a woman and she's taking the title of king.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to history?
Yeah, that's quite
right happened to the fundamentals of history and tradition, right? Of that lineage, right? We're talking about royalty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Queens have ruled and governed kingdoms. It's the same level of authority of a king. When it's look at Queen Elizabeth right now, Prince Philip. It was a prince. He never became king. It was her. She's the main power, right? Well, not anymore, but back you know what I mean. So now now we call her King Valkyrie. Does she associate herself as she, he, or she, her?
Maybe that could be just like some kind of title, like a figurehead title.
Mm-hmm.
So like basically, if the Queen knights a woman, it's Sir Jennifer.
Yeah, what would
Not
they be?
Lady Jennifer. Yeah, what is that? Actually, that's a good question. Oh my gosh,
that English stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you're saying, and you make a very valid point. But at the end of the day, I don't care because that still ain't going to change how I view royalty. No. If it's a female, you can call yourself king, whatever. But in my mind, I'm gonna be like, should she be queen? And
all right, here we go. Pert-minded comes in with Valkyrie could be trans. Yeah, that's exactly where they're probably going.
Yeah, they've been talking about that for a while.
That's representation, right?
God.
Hey, pert-minded. Though Pharaoh can refer to both, I think. I believe you're right. I think Pharaoh does refer to it. But now Danny got me all curious.
I don't know. That doesn't really roll off the tongue as well, though.
Well, let me ask you this, because I'm a little confused. It seems I've seen this, I've heard this agenda stuff, and I recognize some spots of it. But if you're in the majority, where you've been represented forever since movies have started, and now that's starting to change. Is that what's really ruffling your feathers, or it really is this agenda thing that you're talking about?
You know what? If they create a character and that character, it's about staying true to characters, right? Not just bending a character in order to check a box. I don't think it's being done with the right intentions or the right heart. If they would actually write a story and have that character developed and you get that character and that's who that person is, fine. But when they start like, oh, now this person's going to be gay because we want him to be gay, and this person's going to be trans because we need to have more representation. That's how it's coming off, right? That's how a lot of things are coming off now. And before I was like, oh, whatever, I don't care. But the more I look into it and the more you see it. So sometimes, like you say, Danny, sometimes it's just best to turn off the switch, just watch it for what it is, and whatever it is, whatever it is.
What's up,
but,
Ashley?
You know, but
Yeah,
that's for me, it's becoming a little bit too much what they're trying to do and checking all these boxes. You know, okay, do we have enough Asian representation in this movie? Do we have enough gays or trans or, you know, non-binary? That's what it's starting to be, right? And the thing is, I get what you're saying, you know, but yes, the male-dominated thing, and then you have women that are in the forefront as well. I don't mind having women in the forefront or being, you know, figures of power or anything like that. But King Valkyrie,
yeah, I think it's a little. Well, I don't want to say silly because I don't want to piss somebody off, but
no,
you know how you see something and you really think, man, that's dumb as fuck, but you don't say it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's how I'm gonna look at it in the theater, or if I'm on a stream with somebody and I don't know them like I know y'all. I'll be like, that's dumb as fuck, but
no, man.
It just so rough my feathers, like I hear it ruffling a lot of other people's feathers.
Believe me, I'm not losing sleep over this, or I'm not going to go. I
wasn't referring to you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know who you're talking. I know.
Some streaming, some YouTubers. I mean, you can see them. They're almost frothing at the mouth.
Yeah,
they
like Cujo.
Yeah, man. This year, I don't mean to cut you off, guys. It's my new resignation, man. I'm going to view all these movies for what they are, escapism. I'm not trying to all be scratching my head and trying to take out the microscope and analyze it and break it down. And I'm not doing that shit because, first of all, it gives me a headache. Second, I get pissed off. I don't get aggravated about Boba Fett, and I'm not going to let nothing that's fake give me a real heart attack. So that ain't happening.
Yep.
Exactly. So, and it shouldn't. No, like that's how my mentality is. You can agree, you can dislike something. I'll listen to your points, but if I like it at the end of the day, I like it. And
yeah,
that's the thing that in certain panels that I'm in, I see there's certain people that really like will freaking attack it and blast it and at the moment it starts affecting you where it's taking the fun away of you enjoying something, that's the part I have issues with, you know, because certain people they cross that line in order trying to convince you or judging you because you liked it. You know what I mean? Because you liked it, something's wrong with you. That type of thing, that type of feeling. You know what I mean? I don't know if I made any sense, but yeah.
That reminded me of the thing with the new Lord of the Rings on Amazon. People had a fit because I guess one of the elves is black. I'm like, so is a black elf. And everybody had a fit about it. I'm sitting there like, you know, it's fantasy, right? This place doesn't exist. It's just fantasy. You get them, you see them do it in cosplay at conventions. So you didn't have a fit about them, but you have a fit in the movie. I'm like, stop it.
Yeah, Perp, I agree with you.
Perp. Hey,
yeah,
Basket.
Yeah, man.
Basket, that video I sent you about Boba Fett? It's a new video with they added Boba Fett to Rise of Skywalker.
No, I did not see it.
I think I put it in the group thing.
Yeah, I think you did too.
So the one where you accidentally killed Chewbacca.
Yeah, I think that's it. The one he accidentally kills Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Boba Fett is boring and depressing. Parts. The two best episodes though were the ones without him.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that was the latest news for Thor another. So guys, I saw something. You know, I'm up in Canada, right? We like I like watching the Winter Olympics and stuff because I like winter
Because
sports.
you're bored.
And there's none. Yeah, and the Canadians are dead last as well. So, so I came across this. It's the world. Like, have all y'all ever gone skiing?
Hell
Yeah.
no.
No.
Danny, come on, Danny. You know you want to go skiing.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so check this out. Okay, I'm gonna share this. So this is a French. This is the it's called the World Class Downhill, right? And this is crazy. They go on crazy speeds. So I was watching this. I'm like, all right, let me see. Let me see this. All right, so this is the guy do. Look at it. Look at that nice smile he's got there. Tight clothes, going down in the winter, skiing, a couple of 100 miles per hour.
From France.
This guy, man. Look at that. Look at these speeds. Now, these hills are like inclined like this. Literally. Like the skis scraping at this shit. So I'm like watching this going, damn, this is crazy.
Oh, that's kind of scary. Not gonna lie.
You can even you hear the skis, huh? It's insane.
But he's saying that's a rush. I guarantee you he talks.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, you gotta just the balance and everything.
Oh, yeah.
We could have a strong core, boy.
Yep. Oh, exactly.
Your damn ankles got to be strong as fuck too, taking them damn corners.
Yeah, they're the freaking ramp too. But like, what are they crazy? Oh shit!
Oh, I'll be done. I'll be tumbling down the hill.
I mean, he is hauling ass.
And I was like, oh my goodness. Look at that. Crazy.
Shit.
Now watch.
Oh! Bam!
Oh.
Man.
Dude broke both his legs, broke his shoulder,
Oh!
broke his arm. Look at this. Look at his legs.
Holy crap.
Ooh!
Good lord.
Ooh. Oh shit! Oh!
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh! Ouch!
And when I saw that, I said, that white motherfucker's crazy. I was like,
Oh!
Catch,
no
you
way,
see Pepper
man.
Cat?
No idea, man. What's going on? Oh, okay, cool. Anyways, we're wrapping it up anyway, man. Oh yeah, saw that, man, and I was like, no freaking way. So everybody go around your channels. Danny, go ahead. Tell me people where you can find you, man.
I'm Danny Graham, AK Comment Chat. You can find me Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Chaos Central. I'm about to bounce over there now to the Rule of Three with Anzo and Chris Knight. Fantastic show as always, Basco. Guys, appreciate it.
Thank you for being here,
Catch
bro.
y'all guys, man. Fantastic. I'll catch y'all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
That's right.
Peace.
Take care, brother. Austinator.
Yeah, I got my own channel. Catch me on Saturday nights. It's actually gonna be alternating now. This week, me and Angry Care Bears, and I believe Jonathan Talks. We are gonna be reviewing the first Matrix movie, and then the following Saturday, check out those three and plus Jerry for the win, as our podcast is now moving to Saturdays. Show. And now we're reviewing anime stuff because I kind of want to talk about other stuff. We're reviewing Spirited Away, I believe, the anime movie.
I didn't, my kids watched that one. I haven't seen it yet.
Let
me know when you do Arcane.
I will, but we'll see though, because we got a lot of stuff in the works. So I'll definitely check out Arcane, and I'll definitely have you on when I review it.
Cool.
You can find me tomorrow for Splash Talk, where again we just read fan fiction because I just don't have any standards at this point. We're reading Cobra Kai fan fiction, so
Really?
God have mercy on my soul.
God have mercy on your soul, brother.
Yeah, and you know what? Just find me on everybody's channels at this point. Weekly wrap up on the VOV 3000 on Wednesdays for the Hangout on Guy Scar's channel. Late on Friday nights for the Late Night Snack Show, and Ninjoid's channel for Galactic Chat. And you can find me on my own Twitter at TheAustin17. Sometimes I tweet, sometimes I retweet, sometimes I don't. It's a lottery. Come check me out. Guy Scar, thanks for having me on. This was a fun show.
Pleasure, man. Pleasure. Jason Lee Tucker from that Metal Tackle Show.
What's going on, guys? You can find me. Well, normally we usually have a show Wednesday night. Me and Mike Stone, the coffee break tonight. We're not going to have it. He was busy, so we weren't able to do it tonight. So going to delay it till next week. Friday, me and Austin are going to have a late night snack show. So I think we're going to do a Marvel versus DC, who's better in 2022 sort of discussion. That's sort of what we're looking at, right? And also, we're going to talk about. I just seen it that Disney Plus is going to add the Defender shows from Netflix onto Disney Plus. So,
yeah, I heard that too.
Or are they going to neuter it and give us the PG-13 version, or are we going to get the original one? That's a big discussion there.
Yeah. Cool stuff.
Sundays, we usually have the roundups, but we ain't got nothing till I think Moon Night on Chris Knight's Chaos Central. He usually has 2 panels, so that'll be coming probably in a couple weeks or next month. And name that tune if anybody's interested. And go to Han Star's channel. I think it's 11 o'clock on Sunday night. He's trying to get some more contestants for Name That Tune. He's some tryouts. So anybody likes music, I mean, it's different types of music. It's got rock, country, pop, TV tunes, and all that. It's just a good fun time. Chris and D just doing that with Han Star. So check that out, guys. And back here on Wednesday, 8 o'clock here on Basco Show. And just I hop on different channels, Jedi Bills and different things throughout the week. So Basco, appreciate it, man. Great show tonight.
Thank you, man. Thank you for making time while you're working and stuff to jump on. I appreciate it, man. And last but not least, Mr. G Major DJ himself.
Hey, what's up? What up, though? That's me. I do the show on Mondays. We ain't did it in a while. We'll be back on Monday. We'll have some topics to talk about. This past Monday, I did do a little mix from my boy Danny at Comic Chat. He likes some old school house music. It's still up. So some classic jams from the 90s, house club stuff. Wednesdays, I do the Hump Day Syndicate with my boys from Bang Tech 12. We do that from 6 p.m. and up. A couple of boys are playing right now, but I'm with you guys. But that's what's going on. So definitely check it out.
Well, I appreciate you making time, man, to be on this show, man, dude.
No problem.
You know, man, if ever you have other prior engagements, man, don't feel that you have to sacrifice something else to be here. I completely understand if you have something going on, but I do appreciate you making the time for me. And
good.
Us
I'm going between both and everything. We're all good. Trust me.
And to my thousands and thousands of viewers, I say thank you. Thank you for everybody that was here. We had David, we had Perp Minded, we have Low Spec Linux Laptop, and we even had the very and beautiful Ashley, the widow, and also very beautiful Dandelion that was here. And we had, let me see, Mr. LDG of Geeks and Joy, the man, the computer genius. This guy, man, I think he saved a lot of people with computer issues, man, including myself back in the day. And we even had the lovely It's Courtney Fellowship of Oddballs that dropped by to lend us support. Shiftyism, as always, a pleasure having you on here. Drop Shop himself and Cousin T, first time viewer, I believe, unless it's someone changing their name multiple times, throwing me off. But no, I believe that's the first time I see Cousin T. So I appreciate you dropping in. Ninjoid was here earlier. We have Wolverine as well. So saying that, I'm Guy Scare from the Basketball Scenario. Hang out every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, where, hey, we just talk about random stuff and whatever's trending at the time. As well, Fridays, tune in for hold up weight, where we're going to be talking about, more political, more serious stuff, and cracking jokes. So if you haven't checked that out, it's me and 36. We're two gamers that decided to do a show together and talk about stuff that we usually talk about when we're gaming. So there's always some good laughs there. So definitely make sure you tune in and check us out on Friday at usually around 8 p.m., if not usually 9. But that's usually our time slot. So saying that, guys, I thank every one of you. And we are... Oh, where's my outro? Hangout. Outro. Here we go. Bye.